Hi. Two pieces of information I'd like to share with you and bring to you today. One is, if you used to come to our EEM events and you miss hearing those stories and you've said to us or other people like we've heard, boy, I miss hearing those stories. I wish those were written down. I'd like to share those with other people. I've got great news. We started a podcast called the 5511 Podcast after Isaiah 55:11. And in those podcasts, which drop every other Tuesday, we share many of those stories that we used to share in those EEM events. The first episode is the train story. If you've been in and around EEM for very long, you're very familiar with that story. So you'd have the opportunity to hear that again or share it with somebody. And then come back to each episode and hear new stories. So that's the first thing. Our podcast is 5511. The link to the podcast is in this email. So you can link to it right from our webpage, from Apple, from Spotify, or wherever you might listen to podcasts. Share it with people. We'd love for you to subscribe, give us a rating and a review. That helps spread the news. So that's number one. Number two is, we have just kicked off our $1 Million Sunday campaign. It starts September 1 and goes through year end. This year, the theme is hope. I think that's something that this culture that we're living in right now lacks a little bit of. We're seeing a lot of hopelessness, unfortunately, because people are putting their hope in all the wrong places. We need the hope of Jesus. We would love to have your help in spreading that news, whether it be in your church, with your friends. We have the opportunity to provide 700,000 Bibles to people in these 30-plus nations that we serve in the 20-plus languages that they speak. The request, due to the war and the migration of Ukrainians into all of the surrounding countries, the request for Ukrainian Bibles has never been greater. We are finishing each quarter with record distributions. Every single quarter, every month it's happening. We need your help to get God's word out there to the people who are asking for it. So, those two things. One, our podcast, 5511, we would love to have your help in spreading that, listening to it, sharing it with other people. And then in the promotion of our $1 Million Sunday campaign, which again will go through year end. So there's quite a bit of time left to do that, to share that with people in your church or neighbors or whoever. We are so thankful for you and for your partnership in this ministry that we call EEM, God's ministry that we call EEM. You are vital partners. So thank you for your help in advance. Thank you for listening to the podcast in advance and sharing it with other people. I hope you have a wonderful day. God bless you.